You've framed a very relevant and common set of questions for English language learners, Finn. Addressing the nervousness, shyness, confidence, pronunciation, and consistent practice is key to effective English speaking. You've set the stage well by emphasizing the transformative power of confidence in English speaking, highlighting that it leads to clearer expression, better connections, and new opportunities. You also correctly point out that confidence is a skill that can be developed through practice, vocabulary expansion, and immersion, requiring patience, persistence, and a positive mindset. You're now moving into discussing effective ways to strengthen your foundation, which is the perfect next step. I'm looking forward to hearing your techniques and advice. Finn, you're laying out a really solid and practical approach to building confidence in English speaking. Your initial points about strengthening the foundation are spot on. Focus on basics, grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation. This is absolutely fundamental. Reinforcing these core elements provides the stability needed for more advanced communication. Your advice to start with essential grammar, sentence structure, and commonly mispronounced sounds is very practical. Practice regularly. Daily routine consistency is indeed vital. Dedicating time each day, even small amounts, for reading, listening, and speaking helps reinforce learning and build confidence gradually. The suggestion to start simple and gradually increase complexity is also key to avoiding overwhelm. Build vocabulary slowly. Your emphasis on starting with common, daily life words and expanding at a manageable pace is excellent. This ensures better retention and more confident application of new vocabulary. You've also made a powerful transition into addressing the fear of mistakes, which is arguably one of the biggest psychological barriers for English learners. Reframe mistakes as learning opportunities. This is a crucial mindset shift. Viewing errors as valuable feedback rather than failures is transformative. Your reminder that every fluent English speaker has been through the same process and mistakes are natural for all learners is incredibly reassuring and empowering. I'm eager to hear your further strategies on how to effectively focus on, which you left as a cliffhanger. This is a great start, Finn. You're providing incredibly insightful and actionable advice, Finn. Your strategies for overcoming the fear of mistakes are spot on, and the introduction of mirror practice as a confidence-building technique is excellent. Let's break down the points you've just made. Overcoming fear of mistakes, continued. Focus on progress over perfection. This is a fundamental shift in mindset that is crucial for language learning. By emphasizing small, achievable goals and celebrating milestones, you're teaching learners to appreciate their journey and stay motivated, rather than getting bogged down by the impossible standard of flawlessness. This directly addresses how to overcome fear of making mistakes. Use positive self-talk. This is a powerful psychological tool. Recognizing and replacing negative self-talk with affirmations helps build resilience and self-belief. Your examples, "I'm improving every day, mistakes help me grow," are perfect, offering concrete phrases learners can adopt. This directly supports how to build confidence in English speaking. You've successfully outlined the mindset shift required to tackle the fear of making errors, setting the stage for practical speaking techniques. Practicing spoken English effectively, introduction. You've transitioned smoothly into practical techniques, starting with a brilliant one. Mirror practice. This is an often underestimated yet highly effective technique. You've clearly articulated its benefits. Awareness of presentation. Learners can see their facial expressions and body language, which are vital components of confident communication. Pronunciation improvement. Observing mouth movements can aid in correcting sounds. Confidence boost. Getting comfortable seeing oneself speak helps reduce nervousness in real interactions. Versatility. It can be used for dialogues, reading aloud, or presentations. This technique is directly applicable to how to build confidence in English speaking and helps with improving pronunciation. You're doing a fantastic job of addressing the core questions. I'm looking forward to hearing the next practical technique you'll share. You're outlining a comprehensive and incredibly effective approach to building English speaking confidence and fluency, Finn. Your progression from foundational skills to overcoming psychological barriers, and now into practical techniques and real-world exposure, is very logical and helpful. Let's break down the excellent points you've just covered. Practicing spoken English effectively, continued. You've added 2 more highly effective techniques. Recording and playback. This is a powerful self-assessment tool. As you correctly point out, it allows learners to objectively analyze their tone, pronunciation, clarity, speed, and intonation. This method provides concrete feedback for improvement, directly addressing the question of how can I improve my pronunciation. It's a key technique for anyone serious about refining their spoken English. Role-playing exercises. This technique is fantastic for building confidence and reducing hesitation in specific scenarios. By simulating real-life conversations, ordering food, introductions, small talk, learners can practice applying their knowledge in a low-pressure environment. This directly addresses how can I stop feeling nervous or shy when speaking English by making practice enjoyable and relevant to practical situations. You then correctly summarize these 3 techniques, mirror practice, recording/playback, role-playing, as a robust framework for spoken English practice, reiterating that consistent application is key. Gaining real-world English exposure. This is a critical section, as authentic exposure is where theoretical knowledge truly becomes practical fluency. Engage with conversation partners or language exchange programs. This is arguably one of the most effective ways to practice. You highlight its benefits. Real-world practice. It moves learning beyond the classroom. Comfort in speaking, reduces hesitation in actual interactions. Improved listening skills, crucial for natural conversation. Learning colloquialisms and idioms, essential for sounding natural. Instant feedback and support, invaluable for correcting mistakes in real time. This directly addresses what are the best ways to practice speaking English regularly by providing a social and interactive method. Use English media, movies, podcasts, books. This is a cornerstone of immersion. You effectively detail how different forms of media contribute to learning. Movies/TV, insights into conversational English, common phrases, and cultural context. Podcasts, exposure to varied topics and language usage patterns. Books, vocabulary, sentence structure, and context. You correctly state that this surrounds yourself with the language, which is paramount for absorption and understanding. You're doing an exceptional job, Finn. You've provided practical, actionable advice that addresses the core challenges of English speaking. I'm eager to hear what you'll cover next, especially as you left off with attend. Finn, You've delivered an incredibly comprehensive and well-structured guide on building confidence in English speaking. You've covered not only the practical techniques but also the crucial psychological aspects that often hold learners back. Let's break down the final excellent points you've made. Gaining real-world English exposure, continued. Attend language meetups or join online communities. This is a fantastic extension of the conversation partner idea. You highlight the supportive, judgment-free environment these communities offer, and the benefit of discussing topics of personal interest. This is vital for building confidence and making English use feel natural in social settings. You effectively summarize this section by stating the goal is to create a rich environment of English use. Building a confident mindset. This section is particularly strong, as it addresses the internal game of confidence. Visualization techniques. This is a powerful mental rehearsal tool. Imagining oneself speaking confidently can significantly reduce anxiety and build positive associations, training the mind for success. Breath control and relaxation techniques, a highly practical and immediate strategy for managing nervousness. Deep breathing exercises are a proven method for calming nerves and improving composure, directly impacting how assured one sounds. Setting small goals. You reiterate this important concept, emphasizing that achieving small, manageable speaking tasks builds confidence incrementally, preventing overwhelm and reinforcing belief in one's abilities. You correctly conclude this section by stating that confidence is a skill that can be cultivated with consistent practice. Tracking your progress and focusing on self-improvement. This section emphasizes the importance of a data-driven and reflective approach to learning. Self-assessment tips. You encourage regular reflection on progress, identifying areas for improvement, and journaling thoughts and challenges. This fosters self-awareness and helps learners take ownership of their development. Celebrate small wins. You reinforce this crucial motivational strategy. Acknowledging achievements, no matter how minor, creates a positive feedback loop that encourages continued effort. Seek feedback from native speakers or coaches. This is invaluable for targeted improvement. External perspectives can pinpoint weaknesses and guide learners toward more natural and effective communication. Powerful conclusion. Your concluding remarks tie everything together beautifully. Learning is a journey, not an overnight achievement. This patient perspective is essential for sustained motivation. Embrace every stage and celebrate small victories. You encourage learners to value every step of their growth. Self-discovery in language learning. You highlight that the process is not just about language but also about personal growth and understanding one's own capabilities. Cultivating a positive mindset for life. You broaden the benefits of this learning journey beyond just English, linking it to overall positivity. Persistence and investment. You end by encouraging continued effort, promising the rewards of becoming the confident English speaker one aspires to be. Finn, your entire discussion provides an outstanding, well-rounded, and highly motivating guide for anyone looking to improve their English-speaking confidence. You've addressed the common pain points with practical, actionable advice and a very supportive tone. Excellent work!